Come on. You gonna repeat it? It's because you're on camera, isn't it?
Bitch.
All right, so hey guys, we are, as you can see, underneath the beast. Oil pan. Something looks off here. Something looks really off here. My oil pan gasket's still fucked up. So when that video that I posted a while ago about the rear main seal, I had noticed that the oil pan gasket up in this area, it wasn't really seated correctly, and I thought it was fine at first. Come to find out, that's been my issue, and I don't think I had to actually take the entire trans off and do the rear main seal. So that video was a bust.
Good job.
But at the same time, it was kind of needed because it was at 150,000 and they're known to blow, so it's better off you change it anyways. So what we're doing now is we're just going to pull the oil pan down and we're going to reseat it. As you can see, yeah, Dylan's playing with the drive shaft.
It's hitting your drive shaft.
That's fine. It's only my speed sensor.
You need that.
It only tells me how fast I'm going.
You need that. Nobody else, just you. You need that.
Yeah. We'll fix that too. But so the main goal is we got to get all I think 28 bolts off of this thing. So we can drop the pan down a bit. Won't be able to drop it far, as you can see up in, let's see if we can get it right there. This area, because there's only like a 5 or 6 inch gap there.
Just to prove a point of how much we can't drop it, you can't barely see it.
Yeah. So when me and Jackson did the oil pan the first time a while ago, we had to pull the motor pretty much out of the truck so we can get the oil pan out.
Hopefully we don't have to do that.
We shouldn't have to do that, I'm afraid. But we
Knock
shouldn't
on
have
wood.
to. If we can drop it low enough, we can reseat it. So we'll catch you guys when we get these bolts off, because they're going to be easy since I've already redone it.
So we'll see you in about 8 hours, because it's like, what, 28 bolts, you said?
Yeah, it's 28 bolts-ish, around that, give or take a few.
Yeah, so 8 hours, see you.
Well, all right. Time to see. We got it. Look at all those fucking bolts there. That's insane.
I'm going to say there's at least 5 of them.
Yeah, at least 5. All right, so
Maybe
half the gasket stayed up there. So that's good. We don't have to deal with that shit.
Right there. So here, let me just pull out.
So now we gotta get this back gasket here to fit back in. So we are going to try and readjust it and put this back up, and hopefully that stops my oil leak. But on top of that, if we go over here, I had to buy a different kind of oil for this thing. Well, yeah, heavy duty diesel. Because I might have my oil filter might be going soon, or pump going, so I'm gonna have to put in some heavy weight and see if it brings my oil pressure back up. If it doesn't, we gotta pull the motor and take out the oil fucking pump, because that's gonna suck ass, but it's needed. Yeah. Well, we are going to start trying to readjust this gasket and put it back up, finish the oil change, check a couple other things in this just to make sure it's all set. Let me give a better look at what's underneath here. Well, we have it off, and what I'm finding is, if you can see right in, I can't get this light correct. Let me turn on the flash on my phone instead. There. You can see right there, the gasket's on still. So that's telling me that we found that some of these bolts are a little loose, so we're going to have to retighten them.
Like, we didn't have to break them. Like, I could turn it by hand.
Yeah. But on another note, so everybody's like, it's not a V8. Well, tell me if your V8's pistons are as big as that. You're like, I got a 302. It's like, okay. Well, I have a 300, but 2 less cylinders. My pistons are fucking massive. Not hating anyone in particular. I'm just saying the people that are like, tiny motor. No. This is a big fucking motor. Like,
Not a little fucking motor, a big fucking
yeah, this is a big fucking inline 6.
Well, I mean, it's a fucking tractor engine, so.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Like Dylan just said, this motor back in, like, I think it was like 1900s when it came out, was used in the Ford 300 tractors. And then I believe in the 30s, they decided to drop it into their trucks and a couple cars like the Thunderbirds, because they found the motor was bulletproof. Hence why this one's still going 30 years later, barely any work done to it. But what they did is they just changed the transmission and the final drives to match up with the low speeds that this motor turns at, which gives it a shit ton of torque. And it just moves. But yeah, so we're going to put this oil pan back up then, since this is all set.
Yeah, we're just gonna take a quick 5-minute crying break because we did this for nothing.
Pretty much. It looked like it was off, because when I had the transmission off, as you guys probably saw in the video for my rear main seal, it looked like the gasket wasn't set right. Well, no, we just didn't tighten down the fucking bolts enough.
No,
so we're going to redo that.
You didn't do that.
Yeah, no.
I wasn't
It
there.
was me and Jackson did that. Here's the light. I got to go on the other side because I got to see what's up with the other side as well, just to make sure, double check.
Yeah.
And
I'm actually gonna check out the front. Oh, you're on it.
yep, there you go.
I'm gonna go check out the front. Make sure that's all good.
Well, it looks like it's all fine.
Hunky dory.
Yeah, so she's all on. We're just gonna put this back up and reset it all. Make sure it's all set to go.
So kids, this is a good lesson for you. If you're gonna tighten down some bolts, make sure they're tight. Even if they don't, even if they do seem tight, just give her another twist.
Just don't put so many ugga-duggas that you break it.
Yeah, basically.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. If you break it, well, fucking.
Well, we're gonna give this a good inspection run through, make sure we're all set, and we'll catch you guys once we get this back up and see if she still leaks.
Fucking piece of metal in the way.
Well, now since we got the pan back up, tightened down, we are just cleaning off
Crying
and crying.
because of the oil in her eyes.
Yeah. We're just kind of cleaning it up a little bit so I can see if any new oil happens to spawn. Because you never know.
You oh, you don't know that.
I'm gonna have to pressure wash this thing.
Yeah.
But-
Don't worry, I got a buddy. He's a detail operator.
Yeah. Hi.
Zames. Fuckhead.
Hi. All right.
Fuck tardy head.
I'm gonna have to do an engine degreaser in this at some point. I don't think we're gonna be able to clean this up easily. So
Makes you think that?
I don't know, it's just instinct.
Huh. Weird.
But it's up. Just did the oil change.
While we're saying some facts here, I think there's a little rust underneath here. Wild guess.
Nah, it's just brown paint.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all textured too. That's some fancy.
Yeah,
paint
it's
right there.
it's called that hammered paint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you wanna know how they do that? That's how they do it.
That's not a hammer.
Ah!
That's not a hammer.
Well, grab me a hammer. I gotta fix it.
Oh, you gotta grab a hammer. You grab your own fucking hammer.
Just me. Ah! Ah!
My legs.
Oh god, I gotta get out. Fuck. Yeah, so we're gonna take her for a quick test drive, see how she runs. I'll give you an
you're
update from the
recording?
back.
Oh, you didn't even see her.
All right, well, we'll take a test drive. Say what happens when we get back. Should be fine. I'm gonna let it idle here for a minute. So let's see how startup is.
Jesus Christ. Fucking waffle parts over here.
You didn't hear that. I need the keys. I need the keys.
Where are your keys?
That side. I gotta open this door a bit. My keys are over there. What?
Where? In the truck?
No. They should be on the blue thing, I think. Oh. Oh, they're on the four-wheeler.
No, they're on some leather.
Which is on the four-wheeler.
Yeah, it's technically on the concrete, which is on the ground.
Well, you know what?
I wouldn't recommend backing up.
No, I'm just turning it on.
Oh, okay. We'll stand back here just in case a piston go through the roof.
Yeah, right.
Don't wanna be in the way.
That sounds so much healthier.
Sure.
Wow. No, the motor's actually quiet.
Sure.
All right, so we're gonna take a test drive here in a minute. Just let this warm up a little bit, see how it runs. We'll get back to you guys right when we get back.